Well, this one's for all of you parents tonight. So tonight during my workout, just thinking about my kids and praying for them. I don't know how you do with your kids. For my kids, I feel like we've given them a lot of freedom, like to decide where they're at with the person of Jesus and how that's going to integrate into their hearts and where that's going to fit into their lives. And especially as they've become teenage kids, we've given them a little bit longer leash when it comes to decision and church and where they want to be and how they want to go and what that's supposed to look like. And when they don't make good decisions, that's the tough part, and that's where Megan and I are at tonight. We're going to have to confront one of our kids on something, which I'm grateful that Facebook is for us old people these days, because my kids don't really watch these videos, which is a benefit for me in this scenario. But I guess my prayer for you, I guess I'm asking for prayer from you for me, is when it comes to confronting my kids, I think the thing that goes over and over in my head is, Lord, please help me rightly represent you. I know there are so many kids who have stories about dads that are too aggressive or have been too hard on them or are harsh with their tongue, or moms who have enabled them, or maybe moms the other side that have been really witchy and difficult and wenchy. Megan and I, we've tried to be a people who live our lives as far as household rules and things in our lives, they're governed by the Bible. They're governed by the person of Jesus. But we want our kids to find Jesus on their own. We want the Spirit of God to lead them to Himself on His own without us manipulating or pushing that on them. And I guess tonight my request for prayer is this, is I just want to come into talking to my child about something difficult in a way that best represents Jesus' heart. And also, something that Megan and I have really talked through a lot is we want our kids to leave our house when they finally move out with as little amount of having to unlearn things as possible. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to have taught them things that when they get out there, they've got to unlearn those things because they really weren't accurate when it comes to who the person of Jesus is. So I guess my prayer tonight is just one of desperation. And for you parents, I think probably a lot of you can relate to that. Just wanting to be a good representation of Jesus. And I'm reminded that my kids are for me too, to keep me desperate, to keep me looking and longing and wanting to be more like Jesus. So I'd appreciate the prayers tonight. I hope you're all doing well.